We're back! And we made a list.
Yeah, because there's so much going on in that music video that it was kind of hard to just kind of think about it and just blah it out here.
Process it a little bit. Yeah.
And just to throw it out there, we don't know Korean, so we have no idea what on earth he's talking about.
And nobody's on Tumblr at least put out the lyrics, so until they do that, we have no clue what he's saying.
So this is all kind of speculation based on the visuals and the word coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
Because we all know that means overthrow French now. Vive la France. First, we want to talk about the clay and like that weird mummified zombie GD on the ground, like
not being able to move very well, and his skin is obviously really wrinkled and really worn. So,
anyways, to us that felt like we have this idea of G-Dragon as being this really weird party guy who's kind of like in your face and obnoxious. Like that's GD. That's the thing you think of when like you say his name. And to me, it's like he's trying to break free of that mold that everyone's created for him, or honestly, he created for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to get out of his worn image. That's what, at least I think, the wrinkled skin means. This worn image that he's put himself into and he can't get out of, or he's trying to get out of, trying pretty damn hard.
Yeah, and I mean the clay is kind of like, I guess.
Well, that's molding.
Yeah, molding.
It's very big symbolism again.
And the wrecking ball when he's in that
dome,
it's
obviously it looks like a Tower of Pisa. It's like this looming wrecking ball.
That's kind of like, it's breaking free. It's like shattering the walls around him that he's created.
Right. And it's an empire. It's a huge,
it's kind of like
huge cylindrical figure that's like a fortress kind of.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I guess, his little kingdom that he has created for himself in the K-pop industry. And yeah,
we're probably totally way over analyzing this, but whatever, it's fun, let's do it.
I guess you can skip over that one.
Yeah, that's not really important.
The attack on the ticket booth, like, this might not be important at all. This might just be GD being GD. But to me, it's kind of like the way that they're trying to break in and see him is kind of like, us fangirls, like the way that we just go crazy when we see him. Like, we want to see this guy that we have come to know and love on the internet or through his videos, and we're just trying to get into this guy that we have no idea what he's really like.
And he's got like the radio going and the
like he's trying to block us out
or kind of figure some way to, and you can only see the silhouettes and looks kind of zombie-esque, which is interesting.
Yeah,
we're brainless, mindless. We've been brainwashed by the industry,
kind of thing. And like the whole like the weird tree and the apples was kind of like Crayon, like how it was a blooming tree with like all these apples that he was eating, and then
Heartbreaker with the cans of apple soup, and
and so in the scene, you can see that the tree is all withered now, and like all apples are eaten, and there's like a skull inside one.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of like his image is dying,
or
maybe
it's just a different season of his image.
Yeah, a different season of his career, like a new concept,
a new
him. Yeah, a new chapter.
Something I think he's going for the season motif, because he wouldn't put a tree in like 6 of his videos if it didn't mean something.
Yeah, so it's kind of like in Crayon he was blooming into this weird, like it was the fun days. It's spring, it's fun. Like now it's all winter and dead and like
or could be the exo tree.
Shut up. He's not a werewolf.
Wolf. He's not an wolf.
He's not an wolf. The boiling money. Boiling money.
Yep.
He is just too damn rich. That is
I mean, as you know, in like Crayon and One of a Kind and Michiko, the whole time he's pretty much saying, "I'm crazy, free, wild, and rich, and I can do whatever I want.
Don't you wish you were me?
Don't you wish you were me?" So I mean, he's got these tons of pots of boiling money. So I mean,
and he's like, he doesn't
care.
And it's kind of like.
It's kind of like he's got
kind
enough
of made me feel bad.
He's got enough to blow anyway. So
I guess he's just trying to stress the concept that
he has a lot of money.
Yeah, and he just doesn't care anymore. It's like, I'm this young and rich guy.
He doesn't need
can
to
do whatever I
earn
want.
more, maybe?
I don't know. That was way to make us poor people feel bad.
Interesting. Thanks, GD. Thanks.
The insanity room, electrical. That was just
which K-pop has been doing a lot of lately. I mean, there's Jax or Ajax, however you say
insane,
it. I don't know.
And then
insane, and then there's
who else has been doing the insane thing? Vix.
Oh yeah, Vix and New West. I mean, New West has the sleeping one, and that's kind of in an asylum too. In a way.
I don't know what this whole trend in getting dark and loving the mental asylum type.
And behind him, there's this weird like red Harvest Moon thing made out of metal. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I was kind of focused on his face the whole time, honestly. Do you have any comments on the whole him being in that chair? I kind of like he's confined, maybe.
He is, but I mean, he wasn't not struggling. I mean, he every time he got hit with a vault, he was like, I mean, he was twitching, and he wasn't like valiantly trying to get out because he was still trying to look attractive.
I guess I don't know. When people put you in, I don't want to say this and be like, you're wrong. It's kind of like, I know they did like electric shock therapy when people had these thoughts that couldn't be explained because they didn't know what was going on with this person when we all knew they had like an actual illness. And so they would do this electric shock therapy to make you conform to normal society. Yeah. So maybe that's kind of like he's being conformed. Like everyone thinks you're too crazy, you're too loud, you're too young. What are you doing, GD? Or you need to calm down.
Or people are like telling him he needs to stick to what he's been doing, but that's probably not as likely. But they're just like,
it's just kind of like he's different, he's weird. We're not used to seeing this weird guy who just doesn't care, and society's kind of like, you need to back off. And I guess this is him like you know the word satirizing.
Satirize? I don't know. Whatever.
I put my AP English to shame. The covered eyes and the mouth.
Yeah, like everybody had black eye coverings or mouth coverings at some point, and G-Dragon had them too.
I guess it's kind of like the paparazzi. They're surrounding him with these black eye, like
they're blind to the truth.
Yeah, like and he like. To them, they're like taking a bunch of pictures of like him, but like he's sitting there in the chair, like he's mad. He doesn't care. He doesn't want them around him. And and like to them, they think they're seeing this glamorized picture of him, and they're blind to what he's actually feeling.
There's chaos. I mean, they're like fighting back and forth over stuff. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know how to put it really.
But to me, that's what it's kind of like. Like they're blind to what he's really feeling like
and what's really going on.
Yeah. There's the paparazzi, the crows.
Yeah, the crows. Isn't that like always like an omen for death or bad luck? Isn't that what crows
so that was kind of weird. And he's wearing like the
beak, and he's like, and he's got birds. I don't know what that one meant, honestly.
I don't know. He lost us on that
Whatever,
one.
you lost us, Ginny.
Using crayon
He
lyrics.
used the crayon lyrics. I knew that because I was like, oh, money, eka, uda, wa. But,
you totally butchered that.
I know, shut up. I don't know Korean.
Swag
check. But I was thinking maybe that's,
again, like he's making fun of his past.
Yeah, mocking his past and reinventing himself again.
Because you see this more mature, dark side to him, and he's like, it's like he's taunting his past self.
He's like, money, eka, uda, wa.
Swag.
Maybe.
Alright, let's not use this term, but when he did the dark face.
Has a dark face.
Yeah, with the black face paint. And, like, the gold teeth.
It was the contrast between the white and black. I don't think it was like...
It's like everything around him is, like, innocent. And normal. Him, he's the one that's...
different.
Yeah, that he's the one who's messed up. That's, like, I guess... I think he's just really trying to prove that he's this dark kind of...
brooding, actually intelligent figure, not like, bleh, like he's been, I mean...
Yeah. And, like, with the ink dropping on, like, the white face mask, the face masks remind me of his Heartbreaker era. Like, it's like a stain to his, like, young self, you know? Like, so much has happened between Heartbreaker and this album. And Heartbreaker, he was so, like...
He was so in love with Heartbreaker.
He was so young and innocent, and he was having fun, and then all that crap happened, and since then it's been kind of snowballing down. And I guess it's kind of like an allusion to that time.
We've been talking about G-Dragon for 10 minutes, and we're not done.
We're almost.
We're close.
What is that?
Struggle to throw the clay on the wall.
Oh,
yeah.
It kind of reminded me of David and Goliath, like the whole, here's this like crippled, disgusting G-Dragon with this little rock.
Like this big, and he couldn't throw it.
And he throws it against this brick wall, and he was able to crash it down. Like he was able to overcome the obstacles.
But you could see it was a big struggle, so obviously he feels like he's weak where he is, or his old images were weak. And he was like ripping off his skin and like opening up the new image.
Yeah, and he was like pulling away like his old self.
And then after that, which I think the whole point of the video is, in the very like the last 2 minutes, is whenever he's ripping off his skin into this new image, and then all of a sudden you see red flags and like Viva la Revolution. So I mean, my Coup d'etat.
So this is him. Like he's showing in the video, forget everything you've ever known about me.
Right.
This is the new GD, and you better be ready for it. Like
I am ready for it.
I am definitely ready for it. I'm actually really excited. We probably just overanalyzed everything.
Oh yeah, if we're wrong, somebody please.
I mean, and of course you can always message us and talk more about it. And thanks for watching to the end if you did. Yeah. And
here's my Rachel impression. I'm going to say goodbye to the camera really cute now.
Shut up. Alright, and so...
That's what you get for calling me queer in the last video.
We'll see you next time, hopefully.
Bye.